Folks, when you see that world-famous blue carpet, you can only be one place on earth. Boise, Idaho, home of the Boise State Broncos. We've got a terrific matchup for you today. Fans have gotten here early, and they are ready to get this game underway. So we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, taking on the 16th ranked team, the Boise State Broncos. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Broncos will kick this deep to get us going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Dukes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. And I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Dukes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Receiver makes the grab.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
That completion makes it second and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The Dukes will bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Boise State Broncos offense out there for their first possession. And here we go, Kirk. This matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. And now the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or 2.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And he knocks that one right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And the Dukes come to the line in a hurry-up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They've got him down out near the 40. Here comes the up-tempo offense. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught behind the line. It's lost. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
The Dukes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. To be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to throw. It's Barnett. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Dukes. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point makes it a 4-point game.
That makes the score. James Madison, 7. Boise State, 3.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. They're going to run it here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quick throw caught on the left side. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch is made along the sideline just before going out of bounds.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Quarterback escapes the pocket, using his legs on the scramble. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
The Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Broncos looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quick throw, the catch is made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Broncos looking to cash in this red zone trip. Tight end goes in motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
He's tackled at the 11-yard line. Brings up third down.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Broncos. Strong game by this quarterback. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 10-7. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
And the Dukes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Yeah, they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
The Dukes will have to kick this away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on, then booted away. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Dump ball is caught by the running back. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finding some room at the 25. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, BSU. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. James Madison's offense back out there now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together with this drive? Finds his man. It's Thompson. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot. Looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the Dukes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Play action here on first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? The Dukes will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. He'll field the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 45. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Off the play fake on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show me he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows me he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Motion now from the tight end. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in his football game.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT puts them on 17 now.
That makes the score. Boise State 24,
teams come on the field now to send this one away.
Set to kick it off.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Grab behind the line. It's right. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
And the Dukes come up to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Pressure is coming. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The Dukes will have to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense will keep going here after that special teams penalty. Looking to throw it on first down. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Here's the second down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27 to see if the defense brings the blitz. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Locates the tight end. It's complete. The reception gets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
They'll kick it away here. Fielded near the 20. The returner is brought down. Makes a start on the next drive. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Eludes a tackle.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Broncos. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
That's an important first down on that running play. Receiver in motion now. Caught in the backfield. It's Knight. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Makes a quick catch. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Ross. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And the Dukes will send their punt team onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Quick pass. The catch is made.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Throws a stiff arm. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Broncos begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Takes the handoff. It's Janti. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass this time. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. And the wideout goes in motion.
Right there, baby.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Here's a handoff, testing the middle. Ball carrier tackled there.
Hey, I can understand why they're trying to run the football here, but Chris, let's face it, the way this quarterback's been throwing it around, I'm surprised we didn't see them call his number. He's already thrown for 3 touchdowns.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Into the end zone. Touchdown, BSU. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. James Madison's offense back out there now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Handoff heading left. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Ross. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The Dukes with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back. And he's got it. Touchdown, James Madison.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And there's the point after.
The kick is good. That makes the score. Boise State 38. James Madison 14.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's got it for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from the end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking downfield, it's Barnett. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Boise to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And the Dukes will kick this away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Looks right for a quick completion. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Broncos starting a new series here on 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Now, the offense trying to go play action there, but how about the big man in the middle? This defensive tackle showing you he's athletic as well. Gets to the quarterback, comes up with a big sack.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. You're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these third downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on fourth down?
And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. With the return, it's Knight. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Change of direction. Brought down, but broken tackle. Produced a solid gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Can he make it to the marker? Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Dukes. This quarterback on fire today. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Here's the point after attempt.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And it's good.
The kick is good. That makes the score. Boise State 45. James Madison 21.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Ball is free in the backfield. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
He's more than at the 33. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
I'd really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
The Broncos will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Grab behind the line. It's lost. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
At the 22-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Dropping back. It's Barnett. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Dukes line up on 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the Dukes will line up to boot it away. Punter getting a serious workout today on to punt for the 6th time. And the returner will be brought down. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he pulls in the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Here comes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Second down after that previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Broncos pick up enough yardage for a first down. The shotgun running play call. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Now it's second down here. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. James Madison's offense back out there now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
A pickup of 8. Second down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense really clicking here. Caught behind the line. It's Ross. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To the air. It's Barnett. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
The Dukes will line up to kick it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Janti. He's found some room at the 45. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Spins away from defenders. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. In the clear at the 25. They'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll be brought down. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Offense facing 4th down.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot from 21 yards out. No problem. Knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Punt over the middle. It's Thompson. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. It's a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
And the Dukes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's got it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Here comes the point after attempt.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT is good.
Kick is good. That makes the score Boise State 48, James Madison 28.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Janti. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. strong defense. They stop them right near the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. He'll hand it off. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. On the ground, it's Janti. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And the Broncos look to keep this drive moving. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
The Broncos will have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it from the gun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Powers through the tackle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long. The importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the pass is incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play. Receiver in motion now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the run here, lets it go. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. It's a run to the left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And now the running back's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage. Because right now, it is not working.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Receiver makes the grab.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Scanning the field. It's Barnett. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
The Dukes lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a target, and it's complete. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
Keep it rolling, fellas.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Ross. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
This guy is throwing for yards every single time he drops back to throw. Believe it or not, he's closing in on almost 450 yards passing in this game.
And the Dukes are in the red zone now.
All right, now let's go get 6.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's running out of time here. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?